I want to start this video off saying, if you're mean to people that deal with your food, or serve food, or work in the food industry, you're an idiot. Because I know this story may not be like everyone else's experience, and I know not everyone in the food industry is probably gonna have done some of the things that I may have done for the brief moment of time that I was working in the food industry. And I mean, not all customers are gonna be like this, but it happens. People are assholes. It's human nature. I used to work at a water ice stand across the street from my house with a lady that went to high school with my dad, so it was pretty easy for me to get the job at the store. And you meet some really interesting people working at a mom and pop water ice stand. People think because it's not like a corporation business that they can treat you and talk to you or try to get you to lower your prices or to haggle with you. And at the end of the day, it's all still a business. I get this one customer that comes up to me, and this is the first time I've honestly seen this lady before in my life. And she starts complaining about the prices of the water ice that my job is selling. At first, I tried to respect the lady. I tried to explain to her, well, I don't make these prices. I serve water ice, ma'am. Like, I really don't know what you want me to say or what you're driving at or expect from me. And as soon as I said that, her real intentions emerged and they showed themselves. This lady didn't even know me. First time I've ever seen this customer in my life complaining about the prices of water ice. When in all actuality, it's like, if you don't like the prices, go to a different store. And if you go to Rita's, odds are you were going to end up paying more anyway. So she starts demanding that I either lower the price or I give her a deal. And then I say no. And then she ends up wanting water ice for free. And then I still tell her no. And I kind of explain to her, that's not how things work. You don't just get to demand free shit. Like, fuck that. So then, me and this lady literally go back and forth for like 10 minutes arguing about prices and her getting shit for free from me. And I have no idea who this lady is. None whatsoever. And then if we finally get to the conclusion of, she'll finally just take a pretzel. The pretzels were like 75 cents. And like, even though this is a mom and pop store, they didn't charge for like extra if you wanted like cheese or mustard or salt on your pretzel. Like, it was just complimentary. The pretzel was 75 cents. So her cheap fucking ass finally buys a pretzel, right? She gets the pretzel, and at this point, I'm fucking furious. Like, I have a short fuse, and I don't deal with bullshit very lightly. And this lady was pissing me the fuck off. So I kindly tell her, you know what? You can have your fucking pretzel. I'll get the pretzel for you. It's whatever. And then as I decide to take her pretzel into the back room, because this is a mom and pop store, like, we don't have like the fanciest equipment. So like, we would warm the pretzels up in a microwave. We would only put the pretzels in the microwave for like 5 to 10 seconds just to give it a little warmth and softness, because we would order pretzels from the Philadelphia pretzel factory like every morning or like every other morning. And like, pretzels sitting from 8 a.m. to around like 3 in the afternoon might not be all warm and soft and toasty. So it's a great thing that the microwave in the store was actually in the back room, to where I had to walk away from the window that I was serving her at to go warm up the pretzel. I get to the back room, right? I take the fucking pretzel, I throw the bitch on the fucking ground, I fucking pick it up, throw it in the fucking corner where all this fucking dust is. Then I wipe it off so that way there's no visual marks, so that way it's not obvious that I just fucking threw a pretzel on the ground. Then I proceed to spit all over this fucking pretzel. Oh my god, I fucking hawk spit and took a napkin and smeared it all over the fucking pretzel. And if you thought that was bad enough, no, I didn't stop there. I then proceeded to take the fucking pretzel and rub that shit on my gooch. And to be honest, I just recently found out what a gooch was, so I'm kind of excited to use that word. So please, in the comments below, don't, Breezy, how the fuck are you using the word gooch? Who the fuck says gooch? God damn it, you're so fucking weird. But it's like, dude, I took the pretzel and I literally began to rub the pretzel on my fucking balls. Like, I had been fucking in this water ice stand since like 10 this morning. My balls had probably acquired a little bit of perspiration at this point, and I proceed to fucking go to town. Like, I'm grinding this pretzel in between my legs, like in between my asshole and my balls, just fucking getting all this sweat and shit on the pretzel. And then you know what happens? I clean the pretzel off and I put salt and mustard on it, and I put a whole bunch of toppings and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff on it. I doctored the pretzel up, made it look all nice and fancy, and then I proceeded to give her the pretzel with a smile on my face. Now, if I was on the customer side and I just cursed out the person that was making my food, and they came back after being cursed out with a smile on their face after coming out of a back room, you would really think that something was a little fishy, and that there's no way any human being would be this happy to serve someone after you just treated me like shit, all because you weren't happy with the prices. And her dumbass literally didn't think anything of it. So then she proceeds to fucking, one, she doesn't even put the money. I put my hand out the window to collect the money. She literally throws the money on the counter, specifically dodging my hand. So at this point, I feel like what I did was pretty fucking justified. This lady was a fucking bitch. And honestly, she needed to grab a fucking bendy straw and go drink bleach. Maybe even slit her wrist and do some push-ups in a bathtub of bleach. I don't know. You guys can tell me. But I watched her eat this pretzel, and it filled me with so much joy. And I know that sounds really sick and twisted, but seriously, fuck off. Like, this lady was just fucking disgusting. Like, you don't know me. I'm just some fucking 15-year-old kid working at a waterice stand, and you literally think because this is a mom and pop store that you can come bully me? Nah, bitch. So fucking, I sit here and watch her eat the pretzel, and then I proceed to tell her to have a nice fucking day. And the moral of the story, or maybe the point that I'm trying to get across, would be to please be a little bit nicer to the people that handle your food. Not everybody deserves the attitude or anything like that. The prices I can't control. I'm not sorry about it at all. They weren't even outrageous prices. The lady was just being a cheap bitch. So, moral of the story is, if someone's handling your food and they're handling it in an area where you can't see the food being prepared, please be mindful that these people who work in these jobs and places are people too. We're all human, and to be completely honest, it's not actually fair to treat someone like that just because of their job and what the job set, you know, as like their regulations or prices or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say at this point. But seriously, just think about it. Show people a little bit of kindness. If she would have been upset about the prices and not been directly mad at me, it might have been a different story. But for her to attack me over something that I had no control over, she literally deserved to slit her wrist and do push-ups in a bathtub of bleach. But that's just my opinion. I thought you guys would enjoy this story, and it would teach you guys to just be mindful of what you do when you go to restaurants. Like, just be aware. Like, if you're gonna talk your shit after you've already gotten your food. Like, don't talk shit while they're making your food or while you're ordering your food. Because if you've ever seen the movie Waiting, Dane Cook fucking, dude, he like spit on the steak, threw some dandruff in that bitch. Like, they did some sick shit. Like, I understand I did some sick shit, but dude, that movie did some sick shit. So, I thought you guys would enjoy this story. If you did, please leave a like or a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new to my channel. And leave a story behind if you've ever worked in the food industry where someone's been extremely rude to you and you've wanted to exact your revenge on them. I mean, we're all human. We're all vindictive sons of bitches. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.